welcome back to another video. My name is Layla and I am a cash budgeter here on YouTube. So today what I wanted to do was share with you guys a cash stuffing video where I'm going to be cash stuffing my wallet as well as, okay, oops, I forgot to bring my wallet. So I'll be stuffing my wallet as well as some of my sinking funds and some savings challenges that I have going on right now. And so before I start stuffing my wallet, there's something that I wanted to do first before I got started. And that is, I realized something about my sinking funds, I guess you can say. And that is, I've been, so I'm going to take a few envelopes and turn them into different categories. So what I wanted to do was, I saw that, let's move this over. I noticed that a few of my envelopes, I was a little bit redundant on them. So I wanted to remove this one, okay? And this, I'm just gonna put some of these cash in here. So I wanted to move some of these cash into something else. So since I realized, I'm like, I do have a nail foot, I have a nails, what do you call it, envelope, but I also realized I have a beauty envelope. So I thought, why not combine some of the stuffing into here rather than just do nails, which I don't think makes any, there's no point to it. It's still part of my self-care slash self beauty regimen. So I'm gonna move some of that cash over to that. So I'm gonna remove this envelope today. I just realized, I was like, you know what? Instead of having a nail envelope, why not just keep everything as is? I know I don't want to remove it, but I kind of think I need to. And there are some other envelopes that I wanted to kind of remove as well. So just give me a second. So Halloween I'll keep, and the 2026 savings I'll keep this one as well. And so Hey Beautiful will get some money, and so yeah, so this is back to school. I'm gonna keep back to school as is. So let me just kind of switch things over. So I'm not gonna be using this one anymore. I'm just gonna move this, like I said, I want to move everything into the beauty side of things. And yeah, so we're gonna move this one for now, and then from here I wanted to, let me see, what did I want to do here? So, there's money in this one. Right, how much is in here? I think I owe myself, I have to put $40 in here. And then I have 50 here, and this one is small mini savings. But I thought to myself, so Fun Friday, although I do like doing this one, I'm gonna change this one around to something else. So I'm gonna remove the Fun Friday. Since I'm doing the 2026 savings challenges, I thought, why not make this into something else that's a little bit more important to me, and that is I'm gonna do the grocery savings instead, which I think kind of makes a little bit more sense. And yeah, so let me just take this and put this in here for now, and then put this one right here. Actually put this right here. I think I should just put this. Okay, so this is gonna be the grocery fund right here, so I can save some money for groceries, because I feel like groceries is kind of important nowadays. I do like doing this one, but I just feel like I can't keep up at this very moment, so we're gonna remove the Fun Friday for the time being. And the emergency fund, I feel like it makes sense to keep only one for the time being. Okay, so this one's 500, it's a mini one, and this one is 625. I don't know. I think I might just get rid of the mini. I'll get rid of the mini one. Okay, so I'm going to scrap the emergency fund, the mini one, And I'm just gonna continue doing this one first. I feel like I kind of did a little too much in the beginning because I don't know. I feel like I did a little too much. So right now I think I have saved in that one 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So I have $45 saved in that one. I'm just gonna put it in here. I don't even know how much I took out from the other one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that's 30 plus 45, that's 75. 75, 95, 10, is it 5? 75, 75 plus 20 plus 115. So, and plus, so $165 is already there. And then I'm gonna keep the 25-week savings challenges. And I think, did I take this one out? And I think what I'm gonna do is try to complete this actual emergency fund for $625. And then once I complete this one, I'll come back and restart this one, if that makes any sense. I feel like I don't want to have too many emergency funds and then, you know, but I can add something a little bit more fun in here, which could be, I want to have a little bit of fun during the fall since the fall is almost here. So I'm going to do this Cozy Fall Savings Challenge, which adds up to $110. So we're going to have fun with this one for just a little bit. Because I'm thinking like I have a bit of, I have repetitive savings challenges and sinking funds. I thought, why not do something a little bit different? And since I'm already doing the 2026, it just makes sense to finish that one first. As much as I love doing the Fun Friday, it's just a little too overwhelming for me. So I'm going to take that one back and we're going to start with the groceries. And that's going to be the new one. So, yeah, so I'm going to put these aside for now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I did take out some money at the bank. So I did take out some money at the bank. And let's do some counting of how much we have in here. Okay, so we'll start with the hundreds. So I have 200s. And then 50s. And then I have 50, 100, 150, 200, 250. Okay, so I have 250. So that's 250. Okay, 200 plus 250. 450. 450, 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. And then we have a whole bunch of 5s. 5, 10, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. That's a lot of 5s. That's a lot of 5s. 170 and 5s. 170 and 5. Okay, so I added an extra $740 for cash stuffing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stuff my I guess you can say weekly expenses / 2 expenses, and we're gonna go ahead and stuff $200 for groceries. So we'll do 50, 100, 100, 150. And then I'll take this 150, 20, 40, 40, and we'll do 50. So this is 200 that I'm doing for groceries. So 50, 50, 20, 70, 95, 200. So this should last us for, I think, about 2 weeks right now. Hopefully. So that goes in. The kids are going to be getting, I believe, let me check my binder. The kids will be getting, $40. So $40, I'm just gonna do 5 and 5's 5, 10, 15, 15, 20, 25, 25, 30, 35, 40. So the kids will get $40. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Perfect. So this will be for anything. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just hold on to this money because we do want to see the new Spider-Man movie that's coming out soon. So I kind of think I should just maybe hold on to it for a little bit for them and then kind of add to it the next time I get paid, which would be on the Friday of the Spider-Man movie. And so for my personal spending, I'm not going to be adding anything in there right now. As far as gas, I'm just going to put 20. That's it. Like I said, I don't have a vehicle, but I do occasionally take the cars out. So I use whichever sibling's car is available to run errands and probably just use $20 if I need to. I won't be putting any money into the household, and I'll put buffer will get $20. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So this could just be for anything and everything, and that's about it. And so yeah, and then I have my little grocery list in case there's stuff that's on sale that I might want to put in there that can be price matched. And yeah, and so we're done with this one. Move on to my children's binder. So I have 2 binders here, one for my daughters and one for my sons. So I'll start with my sons, and this is the kids. And each category will be getting, clothing will get 10, so we'll put $10 for the clothing. And field trip is gonna get 5. Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna put $10 in this category, so I already have a 5. So I'm now at 5, 10, 15. 15, actually I think I need to add another 5. I told myself I was going to add another 5. So we're going to do 15, so it'll be $20. Okay, so let me add, so I'm going to add an extra 5. Just realized I should. 5, 10, 15, 20. And that's the kids, just if they need anything during the year, I'm just going to keep stuffing it until whatever. But I can still kind of use it if I need it. Field trip is getting $5. It already has a 5 in there. And since school trips kind of just come out of nowhere sometimes, I just want to be prepared. So this category already has extra 5, so now we have $10. Okay. And then haircuts, I believe, is $10. $10. So I'm going to put another 10 in here. So 5, 10. So for haircuts, I want to get to $50. So next stuffing, I'll probably put a little bit more. Okay. Dental and medical, they get $5. So that's going to be $10 in this one. Because I combined the 2 categories in there. Birthdays will be getting, I believe, $10. And I already have how much in birthdays? I have $10 for this one, so we're just gonna add another $10. My son's birthday is coming up, so chances are I'm gonna probably be adding a little bit more for this one. His birthday's in August, so yeah, so 5, 10, 15, 20. So yeah, we're at 5, 10, 15, 20. So yeah, his birthday's in August. His name is August. And that's a story for another day. And as far as the kids' savings, I believe it is $10. So $5 each. So I'm gonna put $10. I don't know why they do it like this. $10 for their savings. There's 2 boys, so they each get 5, 5, and then we'll just see how much that grows. And so yeah, so the boys binder is completed. There we go. Now we're just gonna do the same for the girls binder. And it's pretty much the same thing. So the girls get $10 for their clothing, and they already have 5, so I'm gonna add another 15 for them as well. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. Field trips is $5. So there's only one girl that goes to school, but that's fine. So she gets 5. I believe there should be another 5 in here, but since the boys have 10, I'm gonna put 10 in here for her as well. And okay, I want to see what the other amount was. Why is it not? Okay, so haircuts is $10, and for my daughter, it's just more about hair products rather than haircuts, obviously. So she gets 5 and 10. So she has really curly hair, so I want to kind of be on top of her curly stuff. And then dental and medical will get $10. I believe it's here, so 5, 5, $10. 10. And then birthday should have, the boys have, I believe it was 20, so I should put 20 in there for her, them too as well. 5, 10, 15, 20. I don't know why I didn't put money in here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Just even it out. And then last but not least, it's savings, and they get $10, I believe. Yep, $10. So 5, 10. So this is their binder for their ever rotating life. Anything for their lives that are going on that I can just, you know, at least lessen the load. And the girls one is done. Now we're gonna go on to the savings challenges, which is or some of these sinking funds that are that are going on right now. And I have the 2026 one right here. So 2026, I have one more to go. So I'm gonna add a 20, and a 5, and then I'll take a loonie from, I have some loonies somewhere in the change box. I might as well just use those. Actually, I do have a loonie. Where was it? Yes, I do have a loonie. I forgot for a loonie here. So that's a loonie. We have one, and I have something that I can put in the back. So far with 2026, we have 2026, we have, okay, so with the savings we have 20, 40, 5, 50, 5, 65, 70, 5, 85, 95, 100, and $101. Does that make sense? So 26, 104. Oh yeah, I have some change in the back. So 104. So yeah. So this one's going in. Oh, it's right here. Whew. So we're making some progress on this one. So I want to be finished this one before the year is done. It just looks like a very fun savings challenge. And the next one, so let's just put this in here in the back. So I do have some change for that in. And then Halloween, I am adding, let's do $10 for Halloween, roughly, but let's see if I can get $10. So Halloween, I have $2 plus $8 plus $5, $8, $2 plus 6 is 8, and 8 plus 5 plus 13 plus 4, 17. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna round this one up. Actually, you know, I could do 17. As a matter of fact, I could do 17. So I have a 2. I do have a toonie. So I do have a toonie right here. So that's $2. And then I can just, wow, I'm running out of 5s. 5, 10, 15. 15. I'm going to switch some of these up for 5, 10, 15, 20. So let me switch these up for some 20s. 20. Okay, perfect. This makes more sense. 20, 25, 35, 40. 40. Does that make sense? 40. Does that make sense? Okay, let me just double check everything. 40, 47, I think. 17. 17 plus 1 plus 4 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 1 plus 2 plus and 3, 43. Okay, so I do have an extra loony in there, so that makes sense. So this is 40 plus 2. Yeah, so we're good for that. This envelope is kind of falling apart, but we're okay with that. I made these so quickly that I really didn't care about defects. I was just having fun with these envelopes. And yeah. There we go. So 43 we have in there. And the kids always get excited for Halloween. So yeah. Okay, Hey Beautiful is going to be getting, ooh, so right now we have this one. Hey Beautiful, we already have 15. So we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 35. Okay. And we're gonna add another $35. Oh shoot, I forgot to mark these off. Man, it's been a long day. So let's mark the little ghost, cupcake, zombie, and jack-o'-lantern, pumpkin, laughing pumpkin. Okay, and then we have the beautiful. Okay, we're gonna add 30. So for this one, we're gonna add $30. So it'll be 20, and 30. 25 and 30. We'll do 30. So that makes sense. Let's see. I have a lot of 5s, and I might just do a condensing later, but for now, we're just gonna keep it as is. So much 20, I have like 220, so I'm not gonna use them. 5, okay, so 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take a 50, put this back, and then put this in and take a 50. There we go. 50, 55, 60, 65. Perfect. 65 we have. We should have 65, yeah. 30 and 30. That's 60. Huh? I said this was 30s, right? 30 and 30 plus this 45 plus 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. Yeah. Man, I was, yeah, so 65. Yeah, we're right. So we have exactly $65. And if I want, I can actually put this towards nails, and rather than just having a nails binder, it makes no sense. So this is more of a beauty regimen, and yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna be putting anything in this debt, keep the debt one going, but I will be putting money into my back to school, because back to school is like literally right around the corner. So yeah, and then so back to school, I'm going to be putting 20, 40, and I'll do 60. 60, is that right? Let's see. So 20, actually I'll just do 40. Is that what I put down? What did I even put down for back to school? Back to school, I put 20. Okay, so for right now, let's just do the 20. So I have 20, 25, 30. Oh, so let's do this. I was out of frame. I was out of frame. Okay, so we're gonna do 20. So 25, 30, 5, 45, 55, 65, 75, 80. 80, I have $80 in here, which, yes, so 60, 80. So I'm gonna add, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add another, I'm gonna add a 20. I'm gonna do 20. I'm actually gonna do 40. Yeah, I'm gonna do 40. So yeah, I'll do 40 because I have to do 40 actually. School's right around the corner. So 40. So our new total is, the new total is 20, 40, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 120. 120, so this is, yeah, makes sense, 120. I might condense it in a little bit, but I'll see. 105, okay. And we're done with this binder, and now we're gonna go on to our last and final binder, which is this one. And then I'm gonna do $20 for groceries. $20. Groceries are expensive, so might as well. 5, 10, 15, and 20. 20. $20 in here. And then we have the emergency fund, which we have 15, 30, 45. 45 plus another 30. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to complete this, and I'll put $30 in. So let me see, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So 45, and this is 30. So the 20. Let me see. Okay, so that's 15. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this 20. And I'm going to switch it over to a 50. I have to switch over to a 50. So let's just put this together. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. So we'll take this 50 and take this 50 right here. 70. Yeah, 75. Is that 75? Am I right? So I have 30, okay, so 30, 45. Yeah, so we have 45 plus 30 is 75. So I'm on track for this one. I'm in no rush to completing this as long as I start. So slow and steady wins the race. Okay, and then we're going to do a little cozy fall, and I'll start off with only $10 this time. Why not? Or should I have, whatever, it's fine. We'll do a check mark for this one, and we'll only do a 10. 10. 10. 10. Okay. And then we have our 12-week savings. And I will add this one, $25 only this time. $25. So I'll do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So we should have $75. I already have a 50 in here. So you have $75 in here. 10, 15, 20, 25. There we go. So $75. I feel like this one's gonna go by pretty fast, which I'm okay with. And all this one will probably go to is, we'll see what I put this towards, I'm not sure yet. Most likely maybe 100 will go to debt and some other stuff. And now we have our favorite one that we've been neglecting a little bit. So we got $10 already. I owe myself $40. So 10. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 50 and then take this back. 10. Yeah, because I was gonna put instead of, yeah, so that makes sense. So 50, I'm gonna put 50. I was gonna, instead of doing that. And now that that 50's actually, yeah, 55, never mind. So 55, there we go. I knew I was missing something. So 55, and then we're gonna do another, what do you call it? Let's do another scratch off. Let's scratch it off and see if we wanna maybe contribute. We'll put right here. And that is 35. 35. So 50. Let's see if I can do 35 here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 35. So we'll put 35. So we have 35 plus 40 plus 50, that's $90, I believe. So 55, 65, 75, 85, 90. So we have $90 for the scratch off, and we're almost done. We only got three more, I mean. And we'll do that on my next paycheck. And then this will probably be the first one that I'm gonna be done. Wow, amazing. Okay. And is that it? I thought I planned this better, so I have how much left? I have 200 here. And let's see. 200. Maybe I should add. Okay, so let's have here 5, 10, 15, and 200. So maybe did I miss something? Okay, let me just pull this off for a second. Okay, let's see. Oh, I know I have the 200. I'm gonna add more money here. Because back to school is coming, so I'll do 10. I'll do 10. I really want to get over with back to school. I'll do 10. Okay. This is just really important to me. 10. Okay, so we should have here 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 35, 45, 55, 60, 5, 70, 90, 110, 130. 110, 130. So I'll have to keep this as is. I really want to finish the back to school stuff for the kids. It just makes sense. Get that. Okay, so since I used up this one for my debt, I've already used it up. I've used up my debt, so I guess I could just put 200 back in here because I did use the money, the 200 that was already in there for my credit card payment. So I'm just gonna put this in here so that way when I get paid again, I can just add another 200. Yeah, so I'll just put this one towards debt, which is $200. Okay, so yes, I did use this, but it's okay. And I have $5 more left, so, and I'll just put it back in back to school because back to school is a brutal time. And I think there's a $5 around here somewhere. $5. We'll scratch that one off. And then, yeah. So back to school is getting all the money this time. I think it just makes sense because it's back to school. We're just gonna add an extra 5. And we should have 30, 60, 80, 80. Is that 60? Yeah, 60, 80, 120, 35. I believe that's actually 20, 60, no, 20, 40, 60. This is again. So 20, 40, 60, 5, 65, 75, 85, 95, 105, 10, 15, 20, 5, 35. Yes. So back to school has $135 left. $135 in there. And plus I have the rotating. I know I make everything about my kids realistically, and yeah, so now that I know why I put that $100, we know it was for my debt that I recently paid off, at least towards. So now we're just gonna rebuild again this one, and yep. So I kind of feel better that I took. I really feel better that I condensed this down a little bit, and yeah. And I'm sorry if it was a little bit of a confusing, video. Still getting the hang of this, and so yeah, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.